and grammar, right? So, of course, Srilekha is not here. So, who's along with me? Is it Shakti or Manju? Shakti. Okay, fantastic, Shakti. Okay, great. So, Shakti, you are enjoying the session, or what is your? Don't tell me because to please us. But how's the session? Are you? Do you like it, or is there anything which stands out for you? Okay, you like it. It's good. Okay, fantastic. So what we will do is we will get into the session today, and first thing is what we would do is like a quick refresh, because our session is only for 15 minutes. So we will do a quick refresh of the stuff, and then post what we will do is we will talk about what we are going to do today. So today we are going to do something very interesting. So what we are going to do today is we will identify a few of the errors which can happen grammatically. Okay, so a quick recap of at least what we did yesterday. So yesterday day before yesterday, we talked about noun for listeners, whichever center you are listening from. So we are discussing about noun, and so we talked about what is noun, and this picture shared a lot of information about noun in terms what is noun, and with a lot of examples in this particular slide. The next part is we discuss about types of noun. Okay, so types of noun. So it could be various, and some could be confusing as well, right? And so that is precisely what it is. We also spoke about it is very important to understand the common and the proper noun. And the reason why proper noun is very important, and you should be able to differentiate from common noun is because you will be capitalizing that no matter which part of the center it comes in, right? And you need to capitalize. So that we did. I had another slide which I shared, and which we did explain. I explained in detail common, proper, abstract as well. So all these things, I'm sure many of us would have forgotten this because we would have studied in school, and it was not that detailed when we studied. So abstract noun, I don't remember when I studied this and all, right? Nothing is new. It was there, but maybe it would have been a bit limited. Concrete maybe covered the limited part when they taught us as far as syllabus is concerned. Concrete noun, right? Anything, the senses, right? Use your senses, the five senses: countable, uncountable, compound, right? And the toothpaste, which we saw as a compound noun, and collective noun, right? So it could be a bunch, audience, and stuff like that. Singular noun and plural noun. So when you say cat, it is singular; plural, it is like cats. Okay, so this we did yesterday. We also talked about the significance of proper noun while writing. Okay, so people's name, no matter, again, today you might see a question on this as well in the DC quiz, in the sense no matter how many parts of the name are, like I said, VS Lakshman. So if you want to write his full name, and so what you have to do is entire the V and another V will be also capitalized. Okay, so the titles like Mr., Miss, and stuff like that. The places, right? So any particular place. So with the name, right? City, if you say, yeah, it is common. But when you say Chennai, then you will capitalize that. Countries, nationalities, languages, institution, like our company, I discussed about Desi Group, right? Historical era, and days, month, holidays, it has to be capitalized. Initials and any abbreviation or maybe acronyms has to be capitalized. So this is what it is. Other than that, there are fruits, vegetables, food name, that, this, and everything. So there is a leeway. If you want to do that, you can. But if you ensure these things, especially the names, the title, and the places, countries, and all covered, or maybe the company name and all, and the days, months, and also you're doing good, right? So that you're perfect. So when you write, and the significance is only when you write. When I'm talking Chennai, I'm not saying A, C capital. When I'm saying Bangalore, I'm not saying that, hey, B capital, mind you. No, we're not saying that. So it is only while when you write. Okay, so that is what it is. So now this brings into the stuff today, which we are going to do it today. So which is identify the proper noun. So this is like identifying the proper noun. So what is identifying the proper noun? So this is, if you see, there's a detective, right, looking into the proper noun. So this is what it is. So I've got a very interesting thing today, and if participants were here, because if it is this is also recorded, is it, Shakti? You share the recording as well? Okay, fine. So hopefully they will see, right? So the first thing is like, how do you identify? So I have an interesting thing where there is one slide which will have errors, right? The same slide will be followed without errors. So we will identify the errors. So Shakti is the only one. So you are. So I will use you, and I'm sure. So it will be interesting for you as well. So this is where it is. This particular slide. So this slide has errors as far as proper nouns are concerned. So the objective here today is like focusing on the proper noun, as I said, because when we speak, absolutely fine, but when we write, and this is only in the language English, not in any other language. I don't know any other language does that, but at least the languages which I know, Hindi, Tamil, or maybe South Indian languages. Well, Kannada also I have checked, right? So it is not. So it's not capitalized. So identify the proper noun. So that is what it is. Deliberately, I've ensured the proper noun has been not capitalized, right? Deliberately, I've ensured. So now it will be a task for us to identify, right? So I'll read the first sentence, and the first sentence is English is made of many languages, including Latin, German, and French. Okay, so this is what it is. So Shakti, so involving you, so can you identify what are the proper nouns? Where are the errors which has happened? Absolutely, English, fantastic. Okay, Shakti, if English is coming in the middle, but English, if it didn't start in the middle, it was here somewhere, will you still capitalize English or you will not? You will not capitalize if it is in middle, correct? Okay, but that is an error. You will capitalize English wherever it will come. Why you will capitalize? It's a proper, so you know it, no? So you will capitalize wherever English will come. Just because it is starting in the beginning, so it is always, it is any letter after full stop or in the beginning of the sentence, anything which will start with a capital letter. Simple. And so here, since it's a proper noun, it's starting in the beginning, great. English will be capitalized. But whatever if it comes in the what do you call middle, will you not capitalize? You will still capitalize, right, Shakti? And so this is good for learners as well. So no matter wherever proper noun comes in, you will always capitalize that. So English, one is English. What is the other one? Latin, very good, fantastic. So Latin, what do you think Latin is? Latin is a form of proper noun. Fantastic. It's a language, proper noun. Okay. Then next, very good, will be capitalized. Then fantastic. So great, Shakti, very good job. Well done. So, but why you're not capitalizing languages? Should it be capitalized? Why? Okay, absolutely. So it is very good, Shakti. So it is not saying which language, correct? It's not saying whether it's Tamil, Kannada, or maybe Hindi. So you will not capitalize. Well done, Shakti. Fantastic. I actually should have. I have a different slide where the corrected one are there, but I realize now maybe the slide delay, there is something known as, so you can click on the right one, right would have come, but we will look at the right one later. Okay, the sentence is still the next one, Shakti. My mother is British and my father is Dutch. So please tell me which is a proper noun and where are the capitalization which will be required. Okay, British and Dutch. Fantastic. So B will be capital, D will be capital. Okay. Any other error you find in this sentence? Fantastic. Starting letter, no matter whatever it is, it will be capitalized. So after full stop, if you start a letter, will it be lowercase or capitalized? Fantastic. Okay, so that is what it is. So this is a very basic and proper thing which has to be done. Okay, so we will move on to the next one. So the next one is like Jason has traveled extensively. Jason has traveled extensively in Europe, Africa, and Southeast Asia. Right. So now over to Shakti. Shakti, what are the things which you will do? Yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic. Very good. Well done. Well done. Now, what if Jason comes in the middle? So will you still capitalize or will you not capitalize? Why? Okay, fantastic. Well done. So after the English one, so Shakti has got this one right. So brilliant. So Jason, irrespective wherever it comes in, will be capitalized. And so Europe, Africa, and right, these are all like continents. So you will name. So we are not talking about any continent. If you say continent, not required. Like here, language. We don't know which language, not capitalized. Right here. So Europe, E will be capitalized, A will be capitalized, and Shakti also said Southeast Asia. So S is capitalized. Shakti said A will also be capitalized. So it is written separately, right? So that is what it is. Fantastic, Shakti. Well done. So we'll go to the fourth one now. Some words like the name Albert Einstein are always capitalized. So yes, Shakti, what are the things which will capitalize? Okay, fantastic, very good. It's simple, no? Very simple, isn't it? Right? Once we know it is simple. Okay, Albert Einstein. So it's written separately, like VVS Lakshman, V, and all. It will be definitely capitalized, and some will be capital. It's starting in the beginning. Is some a proper noun? Okay, so some just starting in the beginning, we are capitalizing. Well done, Shakti. This brings to the last one. The Grand Canyon is a good canyon, but I wouldn't call it grand. Okay, very good sentence, isn't it? The Grand Canyon is a good canyon, like more of a tongue twister, but I wouldn't call it grand. Okay, so here you go, Shakti. So, what are the things which you will capitalize? And tell me the proper nouns also. Canyon is like where the water falls and all, maybe like Niagara Fall and stuff like that. Canyon is also like where either the water will be there or it will be a natural feature. Very good. Yeah, fantastic. Okay. 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 This is a bit toughy, right? This is a bit toughy. See, the thing is like Grand Canyon, as you rightly said, it's a name of a canyon. Okay. So after this program, you search what is Grand Canyon, where it is. So this is how you our knowledge will also improve, right? So the you said, of course, and G and C both will be capitalized, right? So, but good canyon, this will not be capitalized because we are talking about any canyon. Canyon is like a river, or maybe like we saw language, or maybe any other thing, or continent, right? So it will not be capitalized. But I wouldn't call it grand, right? So we are not talking about uh, any proper noun here. It is more of a grand. So that is what it is. Okay. So here comes the answers for this. As I said, no, after every what do you call the sentence, I should have had the right answer. So maybe next time I would do that in the next session. So it's a learning for me. So the thing is like, so here is all the right thing. So English, it is capitalized here, right? And Latin, German, and French are all capitalized. So my, right, definitely it's not a proper noun, right? Starting the beginning, B and D, right, which is British and Dutch. And Jason, yeah, proper noun, no matter where it comes, Europe, Africa, Southeast Asia, it's all capitalized. Some, again, like Shakti also said, not a proper noun, right? Albert Einstein, right? Always capitalized. And the Grand Canyon. So this was a little bit tricky. And so sometimes we may not know, right, what we are talking about, then we may not know what is a proper noun. So that was the case here as well for Shakti, but it's okay. And so Grand Canyon is the name of the canyon, which we got it correct, right? And it's a good canyon. We're not talking about which canyon, so definitely not capitalized, but I wouldn't call it grand, right? So I wouldn't call it grand. Again, we are talking about grand. So what is grand? This is a grand birthday party. So that grand we are talking about, right? So this is what it is. So the objective of today's session in both the slide is like identify, like we would have done in the school or maybe other English tests and stuff like that, where we identified the proper nouns. Not only identified, we also try to rectify it by ensuring and saying that no, these are the things which will be capitalized. So which is actually pretty simple. And I say things are simple when you know it, the way how it has to be done, then everything becomes simple. So this is what it is. So this is a very basic elementary thing, especially the proper nouns in the sentence. But you would find there are many who will make this elementary mistake. The reason why they are doing is like because they don't know, right? And so do you want to be in the category where you don't know, or you want to be in category you know, right? Which is very simple, and that is what the objective of this session is also. So this is a very basic thing, and which is so easy, which we found out now as well. And this is what it is. So these were with errors, and this is without errors. So this is what it is. So today's quiz will be also based on this particular identifying the errors, which will be shared in a short while. And so we will do one more session on this before we move on to another aspect of the grammar. So I hope the listeners would have enjoyed. I'm sure Shakti enjoyed. So what we would do is like we will meet again, and which is on Monday, isn't it, Shakti? Now we Monday to Friday, correct? Oh, Sri Lanka is also in. Okay. So I don't know, Sri Lanka, when you came, because I was in the full screen mode. And
no problem, sir. I was there, sir, when you started presenting the capitalization sheet and were asking question with Shakti. Like,
I should have, then I could have asked you as well. So fantastic. So this is so how was it? These kind of
I
elementary.
would like to hear from Shakti actually. Shakti is the one who is attending for the last 3 days.
Yeah.
Shakti, how it is, Shakti? Good in the sense, the one word answer always you give. I don't know good, bad, and all. What is the one thing you felt, yes, this is needed, or something can be better, anything like that? ஓகே ஆஃப்டர் மேபி லைக் இத்தனை வருஷமா நம்ம எல்லாம் அவ்வளோ கவனிச்சு படிச்சிருக்க மாட்டோம். இப்போ படிக்கும்போது இதெல்லாம் நம்மளுக்கு தெரியவே இல்லை அப்படியெல்லாம் யோசிச்சிங்களா? நீங்க கிராமர்ல இன்ட்ரெஸ்டடே இல்லாத ஒரு பர்சன் எனக்கு நல்லாவே தெரியும்.
தம்பி நீங்க இதெல்லாம் சொல்லக்கூடாது. He has come English classes.
After he started preparing poster and all, is a lot of things is improved. So maybe like this will help him know where to put capital letter when he's making posters.
All these things will help. After the English session he has attended, he was very regular. Shakti was very regular. Yeah, so
Manju and Shakti both.
Yeah, Manju and Shakti. Right. So the thing is like he has lost touch. அதுதான். So touch இல்லைனா then so எவ்வளவு ஒரு வருஷம் ஆயிருக்குமா Shakti இங்கிலீஷ் கிளாஸ்? ஒரு வருஷமா 1.5 வருஷமா? 1.5 வருஷம். 1.5 வருஷத்துல அவ்வளவுதான் நம்மளுக்கு அந்த ப்ராப்பர் சிங்கிள் ப்ளூரல்ஸ்லாம் வரும் அதெல்லாம். So இது எல்லாமே எக்ஸ்டென்சிவா கிளாஸ்ல பண்ணியிருக்கோம் and he have done it well, right? So I've also appreciated. And அதே மாதிரி சில டைம்ல கிராமர் எல்லாம் கூட you speak, right? So that capability you have. அதனால தான் வந்து I've seen him, listen to him in, when he had done RJ. So he brings in a lot of humor as well. So இதெல்லாம் ஒரு plus point. But our விட்டுட்டா touch போயிடுச்சு. So maybe
Yeah.
good. Now you preparing poster and these kind of things, right? And once you learn, no, you should ensure that you don't forget about that. So that is
Yeah, playing it like, yeah.
absolutely great. So I think வேற என்ன ஸ்ரீலேகா நம்ம டைம் இனியோட டைம் நம்ம மண்டே தானே இனிமேல we will do it on Monday.
Yes, Monday to Friday. So tomorrow we'll be playing all the session which you did for this 3 days, Saturday.
Fantastic. Sherry, so if we don't have much, then what we will do is like we will call the session now, and
Yeah.
So I'll share the questions as well, right?
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Srilekha. Thanks,